We went to Brazos Bend where there were alligators everywhere. Surely we can handle some ponies.
I don't know. The alligators kind of minded their own business. These horses look like they're all up in your business, so.
So it's a travel day, and I'm not gonna say that I do this as often as I should. I try to check the tire pressure on everything, check the fluids, make sure everything's checking out okay, especially when we got a long stretch coming up. So I checked the rear tires this morning, and they are a little bit low. It's just part of being on the road. There is definitely some maintenance involved.
That's a really stick. What is that?
That is a big stick. So we had to buy this pump. It's not always easy to whip this thing into a gas station. It's a Vire 400P. These are 22.5-inch tires. So once you start getting the larger tires on something like this, it takes the bigger pump. As far as maintenance on an RV, or at least a motorhome, this is a 2011, and it was in indoor storage for a year when we bought it. So really it's like a 2012. So there's not a ton of maintenance on this. You know, we're starting to notice a few small things, start having to be tweaked. I had to redo one of the pipes under the shower. It came loose, and I need to recaulk around the shower. I haven't done that. One of our leveling jacks is kind of getting sluggish. I think something's going on with that. The fridge, every 4 to 5 months, you've got to defrost the fridge and get all the ice out of the freezer. It's annoying. Residential ones, you don't have to mess with that. I'm by no means mechanically inclined. I'm technically inclined. You might assume that if somebody knows something about computers and technology, they know something about engines. I know nothing. I don't want to say I know nothing. I can change the oil. I can change the oil in the RV. That's about the extent of my mechanical knowledge. And I do thank my dad for making me do that when I was younger. Dads, make your kids change their oil a couple times. And learn to drive a clutch. You never know when you need to be able to drive a clutch if you're pulling it behind an RV.
Are you a tree hugger? Are you ready to go somewhere new? You want to go to the beach?
Beach?
Yeah, you want to go see some horses?
See?
When it comes to the east, just be ready for toll roads. And if you're going to do a long route in the east, we didn't get one. I kind of wish we had, but you might as well just get an easy pass, because then you can just zip through all these toll roads. So, man, we've been stuck just on this one 3-hour stretch. We've had to stop 3 times for tolls, and it's been $28 total already. Not only do we have to pay a little bit more because we don't have an easy pass, we've got to stop every single time, whereas if we had the easy pass, we just zip on through these tolls.
We've been doing the city life for a couple weeks now, so now we're heading to State Park that's on the beach, so it's time to do a little bit relaxing now. Been doing a little research on the way, and apparently they have pony and horse attacks, so
things can happen in a second.
Oh, boy, is he okay?
It can be potentially dangerous. We are not going to say it's not dangerous. It is.
I'm a little nervous now.
We went to Brazos Bend where there were alligators everywhere. Surely we can handle some ponies.
I don't know. The alligators kind of minded their own business. These horses look like they're all up in your business, so.
There has been an insane amount of construction. I swear, I don't think I've gone 5 miles without going through some sort of construction.
We made it, Hensley.
Then? Okay.
Filling up the water isn't that big of a deal. We've got sensors on it that tells us how much water we have in the RV, but I usually just open the bay and just watch the levels manually. Here it is right now, so we got a little ways to go. The worst part to me about to the dump stations and the water filling stations, I hate holding people up, and there's almost always somebody waiting behind you at these things, or you have to wait in the line to get to the station.
Hensley, you excited? Are you jumping?
Woohoo!
One thing I love that this RV has that our fifth wheel didn't have is the auto leveling on it. It's just it's a real time saver. When you got trailer to fifth wheel, pretty much your option for leveling is having to get the leveling blocks, or we had one of those Anderson curve things where you kind of drive up on it, top levelers, but it was still a pain, especially with our family. We got a toddler running around, which means my wife is running around with the toddler, which means I'm by myself. So I'm, pulling up, checking it, pulling up, checking it. This one, I pull up, I push the auto leveling button, it levels itself. And if it's not perfect, I can still tweak it from inside the cab. It's not that big of a deal, but man, it's a lot easier than what we had with the fifth wheel in the trailer. Another thing I love that we didn't have in our fifth wheeler trailer is a generator. Our fifth wheel, I mean, you can get generators and have them on your truck, or fifth wheels, you can add them to them sometimes. Our fifth wheel didn't even have the weight to carry a generator. I mean, that's how small of a carrying capacity that thing had. So we were just maxed out because it's 43 feet. But man, having a generator, it's awesome. We can run everything from that generator while it's going. Both ACs, microwave, the whole deal. When we're in places like this, we're not gonna keep it going 24/7. We're basically gonna turn it on when we need it. So I've got it on right now because I'm gonna go ahead and pop the slides out and get everything set up. Oh goodness.
I know I just got on to you for letting her fall in a mud puddle. Well, she was trying to outrun the waves and the waves won.
Yeah, you got a little bit of water on you. We haven't been here 10 minutes, babe.
I know. I had to go in it. It's cold.
Is it cold? I don't know if I want you hugging me or... I love you too. I love you too.
You can hear the water sloshing in her boots when she walks.
Bye-bye, Daddy.
Bye-bye, Hensley.
So far Hensley's having kind of a rough beach start. Are you all clean now? Did you fall in the water?
I found the water.
So, you know who is feeling cooped up? So we're heading to the playground. Okay, they were both cooped up.
Oh, my playground?
Yep, we're going to the playground. Hey, Hensley. So it's pretty cool that we could be in our RV, 20 minutes from New York City, 1 week, and then we can be, just steps from the ocean when we step out of our RV. It's a big change to only hear the ocean waves behind me. And a couple of birds. And not the honking and the yelling. I think change is good in anybody's life. It's hard at first, but you know, you never know where it's going to lead you.
So this spot that we're staying at doesn't have any electric or water or sewer hookup, so we're dry camping, which a couple months ago I would have been totally scared by that, but I think we have gotten more comfortable doing that. This place has awesome bathhouses, and we know how long we can go with water comfortably from our tanks now, so I feel like we've gotten more confident in the boondocking or the dry camping. Love just keeping the windows open and hearing the ocean. It's just